Hey, it's your friendly neighborhood caveman, Elk here, the time-traveling pro wrestling warrior. And today we're going to go over news and rumors in the wrestling world. Starting with some WWE news. The biggest thing to come out of Monday Night Raw was the return of Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid, despite being a 50-year-old man, came out and talked to the WWE Universe about the importance of The Undertaker and Triple H's upcoming match at the Down Under Showdown in Australia. But while doing so, The Undertaker came out and appeared to lay down a challenge to Shawn Michaels. There's a lot of speculation that this is going to result in Shawn Michaels wrestling in a WWE ring again. Will it be a trilogy match against The Undertaker? Will it be a dream match against AJ Styles? Leave a comment below. Let us know what you want to see Shawn Michaels do next. We also got a return from the Bella Twins in in-ring action as they took on the Riot Squad and came home with a victory. On SmackDown Live, it appears as though Daniel Bryan has all but signed his contract, extending his time even longer with the WWE. After long contract negotiations, he's decided to keep wrestling and hopefully stay with the WWE family, unlike Le'Veon Bell, who says, "Forget this, I'm sitting out for the first 10 weeks and ruining your fantasy football season." And it appears that any moment now we could be getting the return of the King of the Luchadors, Rey Mysterio, because it appears he's just waiting on a date from the WWE to let him know when to show up and make them boatloads of money selling merchandise and masks to little kids. On NXT, we've got the continuation of the Aleister Black getting jumped in the parking lot storyline. Who did it? We don't know. Maybe it was Maggie, because she shot Mr. Burns. Maybe she attacked Aleister Black. We also got Cassius Ohno coming out and declaring himself the gatekeeper of NXT, that anybody who gets signed to a contract has to go through the knockout artist first. And finally, Johnny Gargano and the Velveteen Dream put on an amazing matchup on NXT television, and these two men just continue to put together great matches and entertain the fans. And to finish up with the WWE, the Mae Young Classic has begun. Now, the WWE, in my opinion, has struck gold with these one-off tournaments. They're super exciting. We get to see a lot of brand new faces to the WWE ring that don't normally get the exposure that they get through these tournaments. And the new Mae Young Classic is not an exception. It's stacked with talented women from across the globe, 32 competitors battling for the right to compete in the finals at the Evolution All-Women's Pay-Per-View. And now for the Indie Corner, trademarked by Joey Nunez. According to the Wrestling Observer, the All-In pay-per-view extravaganza was a huge success. They did over 11,000 people in the building with over $400,000 at the gate. Nearly $500,000 just in live attendance. Then you take into account over $1 million in pay-per-view revenue just from Fight TV, not even counting Honor Club or traditional pay-per-view, and all the money that they raked in from StarCast. This event was monstrous and hugely successful for Young Bucks and Cody, and couldn't have happened to a nicer group of guys. Speaking of All In, we got an appearance, surprise appearance, from the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the scarf-wearing Maverick himself, Chris Jericho. Now, this was a significant event because Jericho had previously said that he wouldn't work for another company in North America that wasn't named WWE. This is a huge departure from that statement and really exciting news because this means, in my opinion, that a lot of people are going to take the opportunity of the booming wrestling business right now and do a lot of exciting things with a lot of people that they normally wouldn't have a chance to work with. Will we see a return from CM Punk? Who knows? But Jericho deciding to work All In is definitely a step in the right direction for the wrestling business. And finally, it was announced that the Velveteen Dream is going to be bringing his experience to Evolve Wrestling. This is going to be super exciting for all the Evolve fans and anybody excited to see Velveteen Dream in action. And in closing, the biggest takeaway from this week is that even though there's a lot of fresh faces in a WWE ring nowadays, there's still a huge demand for these legends. We have the big matchup between Triple H and Undertaker in Australia. We have the return of Shawn Michaels and the return of the Bella Twins, not to mention the potential return of Rey Mysterio. So there's still a lot of room for the old guard of the WWE to make a huge impact in the wrestling business today. That's going to do it for Wrestling News and Rumors this week. And remember to like, share, and subscribe this video and join the tribe. Get a part of #PosterGate and let the lizard people at Clash Wrestling know that you love Elk and Elk loves you. Let's hear it for me.